when I tell y'all where we went for the second date, then y'all like, look, your mama saved your life, okay? Listen, we all have a past. I am stating this story to, you know, help some young lady out there that may be in a situation like this, that may be scared to tell somebody no, that they don't want to give them their number, or no, I don't want to have sex with you. This is what this is about, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Shafansa here, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a story time. Now, the last story time that I did, you know, was just a glimpse of my past and what I've been through and what I, you know, what I used to be like. So this story is going to be about my crazy ex-boyfriend. Yeah, y'all, it was a real crazy situation. I'm not gonna get too deep, you know. Y'all know how I like to bring it back to God, because he is the one, and I really mean that. But I'm not gonna get too deep in that situation. I'm gonna just tell you the story, and if you can relate, let me know in the comments below. And excuse if you can hear outside or my kids or anything like that. Y'all know I got kids, so just okay. So let's get started into this video, y'all. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of backstory about how I even met the guy, first of all. And to this day, I do not recall his name. So we're gonna make up a name for him anyway. Actually, I'm gonna tell y'all the name that he gave me. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna make up a name for him. But first of all, let me give you a backstory about why I even got with him in the first place. So I actually had a boyfriend. And he used to play me left and right, y'all. Like, he used to dog me, but I really liked him. Like, I really was infatuated with him. So I would just accept it, and I would just, you know, I chalked it up to him being a street guy, and, you know, it is what it is. You want to play games? I can play games too. That's the type of girl that I was. You wasn't gonna catch me being hurt. You wasn't gonna see me crying over no dude. Like, no, I did my crying, okay, and I wasn't doing it no more. So I ended up getting this job at McDonald's. No, it was not my first job, but it was a job. A job is a job is a job, okay? And so I went to go work there, and everything was good. I used to work in the drive-through, back cash, and I used to just, like, I used to have fun. Like, I meet people. I wasn't shy. I was very outgoing. It was fun. It was great. And so one night, because I used to work overnights, and one night he came through the drive-through, and this dude, first of all, y'all, this dude was not even my type. I think more so of, it was me being kind of scared. His aura, first of all, when I met him, was very dark. It was very dark, and I was scared. So he asked me my name, you know, I told him, and he was like, oh, you know, let me get your number. Now, where I'm from, you kind of really don't tell people no. Like, dudes know, like, from the hood, you don't really do that from where I'm from. And I'm kind of scary when it comes to, like, men, but that's a whole different story, so I ain't even gonna get into that. But I didn't tell him no. I told him yeah, I gave him the number. Now, mind you, he had a baby's car seat in his car, and he also had a female in his car. So I didn't think nothing of it. He calls me, I don't remember when he calls me. I want to say maybe like the next day. And oh, he asked me, can he take me out on a date? Now, y'all, like I said before, I did not know this dude's name. He named himself something very ignorant, so I should have knew from then that I shouldn't have been messing with him, but I messed with him anyway. So we're gonna call him, we just gonna call him Killer. That's what we're gonna call him, because yeah. So Killer called me, asked me out on a date. I said sure, fine, you know, it is what it is. This was our first date or our second date? Well, obviously we hadn't made the first date. So the first date, I'm thinking, y'all, I know it's been years since I've actually thought about this story. I want to say our first date was IHOP. I think that was our very first date. And he was a cool guy. We knew some of the same people, and that was kind of weird, but not really. I was just, you know, trying to get to know him. You know how it goes on the first date. We went to IHOP, and it was nice. First of all, let me tell you what kind of car he drove, because that's why I felt, you know, inclined to get in a car with him and stuff. But he drove a Charger. Mind you, I was at least, I had to be like 20 years old, 21. I think I was 21. I was 21 years old. He was a little bit younger than me. So somebody that has a brand new Charger at 18, 19 years old, you understand what type of stuff he was into. Okay, so fast forward, like I said, the date went fine. Everything was, you know, cool. I didn't really ask like too many questions because, mind you, I was already like in a situationship. So I wasn't really trying to get to know him. I was just really trying to have like vengeance, I guess, towards my boyfriend at the time. So this dude, he lived behind, so I lived in these apartments. He lived in the apartments behind those apartments. It was so weird. Like literally, he was not far at all. He was around the corner. And so our second date, it's time for our second date, and my mom wants to meet him. Now, mind you, 2021, I was very wild. Like, I was wild. So I didn't want her to meet him, to be honest. I didn't want her to know nothing about him, know where I was going or nothing like that. And that's dangerous, ladies. So if you're doing stuff like that, you're trying to be secretive from your family, don't do that. Their best interest is your best interest, okay? My mom was looking out, because when I tell y'all where we went for the second date, then y'all like, look, your mama saved your life, okay? So my mom came out, you know, checked him out, got his, you know, his full name, checked out the license plate, checked out the car. Because mind you, y'all, I still don't remember this boy's name. So second date, we go to Detroit. We go down to the city, because at the time we were living out in the boonies. And we go down to the city, to the hood, to the, not an alley, but like where a vacant lot, basically where an old house used to be. And we sat in the car, we talked, and you know, please do not do that. That is so dangerous, ladies, especially when you don't know the person, you don't know their name. Like, don't do that. And so me and him at this point, we were claiming each other as boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? So now, because he lived behind the house behind me, the apartments behind my apartments, I was over his house all the time. And he gave me a key and everything, y'all. Let me just tell y'all something. It hadn't even been, I want to say it hadn't even been a week, maybe even 2. It hadn't even been, y'all. So yeah, so we were in his house, his apartment. He had a 2-bedroom apartment. It was very nice TV, you know, all the good stuff. This is where it gets crazy. So yeah, let me just say this, don't judge me, okay? Do not judge me, because a lot of people have been through some things, have done some things, and I'm not judging y'all, because I understand how it could be. And I know some of my sisters that's watching this video. Listen, we all have a past. I am stating this story to, you know, help some young lady out there that may be in a situation like this, that may be scared to tell somebody no, that they don't want to give them their number, or no, I don't want to have sex with you. This is what this is about, okay? Let's continue on. So I ended up spending the night over his house one night, and he just kept trying to get me to, first of all, have sex with him raw. That was a, you know, red flag to me. I wasn't just willy-nilly out here doing it with everybody raw. And I didn't like that. So I kept telling him no, because to me it was like, I don't know, it was something in my spirit. It was like, don't do it. He got something, you know, don't do it. And then like, once we did have, you know, sex and stuff like that, he always tried to get me to look at porn and like all kinds of crazy stuff. And for me, I'm very shy, like just in general as a person, and I don't want to feel obligated to be somebody that I'm not. So just that whole situation were red flags, and I should have paid attention. Now mind you, let's go back to when I told you guys that he had a girl in the car. He claimed that was his best friend. So mind you, I'm snooping around his house because at this point I've spent the night a couple of times. We're real acquainted. You know, we're there, we're like this, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? And so I came over his house and spent the night, and so the next day he left to go do something, whatever, you know, those type of people do. And I went snooping because, like I said, he had 2 bedrooms. I had only been in one, and I really wanted to know what the tea was. I wanted to know what was going on. And so I maybe even jumping the gun a little bit because there was so much stuff that happened, y'all, like so much stuff. But anyways, I went snooping into the medicine cabinets. I went snooping into that room, and let me tell you, I found some prescription for basically some type of STD. I also looked in the second room, and the second room had a whole bunch of baby stuff in it. Yeah, y'all, a whole bunch of baby stuff. And so now I was hurt, y'all, but I wasn't like real hurt because, like I said, I was in a situationship anyway, and it was just, you know, it was just revenge. It was revenge type of stuff. But I was invested because, you know, we done did stuff. That's my boyfriend. I'm claiming him, you know. And so I didn't trip on him, but I was very, very mad, y'all. Like, I was stupid mad. So I ended up leaving and going to my house or whatever. And then, yeah, I wasn't 21 yet, y'all, because, okay, I was turning 21. And so for my 21st birthday, my aunties and my mama and all of them, we went to the casino. First of all, they got me drunk before we went to the casino, and then I drank some more at the casino. And so on the way home, I'm just like, I don't want to be at home. I'm about to go over to my dude's house and, you know, go spend time with him. Situation happened, you know, whatever happened. And it was that next day. That's when I found all of that stuff, y'all. It was that day. But yeah, y'all, it was crazy because he had went out of town, like I said, to go do something. I thought he was dead because he wasn't answering my calls. He wasn't, you know, doing nothing, but he probably was with his baby mama, like low-key, because he lied and said he didn't have a kid. He lied and said that that girl was his best friend, and that was not the case. And this is how I knew this dude was crazy, because one day he was sitting in the tub, y'all. He was sitting in the tub and he was like, he was praying in the tub, because I guess he was about to go do something crazy. I don't really know. He also pulled out a knife on me, like a sword. Not a knife, a sword. And like basically tried to threaten me. But back in those days, I was kind of about it. Like, as far as like, you threatening my life, we both gonna have to die. That's like how I felt about it. But yeah, so basically I was pissed off about that situation because it was the day after my birthday that I found all that stuff out. And I did give in and you know, have unprotected sex and stuff. And after I did that, I did notice some differences, okay? Let me just let me just say that. But God is good. Sorry to bring up God, y'all, but God is good, because I tested negative for everything. It just ended up being like a really bad yeast infection. So thank God for that. Yeah, so after that, I ended up writing a song because I was so mad. And mind you, I had a key to his house. I had an old cell phone of his that I was using, because like the type of relationship that we were in, it like I said, it was nothing serious for real, but the type of lifestyle that he was living, he had to keep tabs on me. If that makes, I hope that makes sense to y'all. So I was pissed, wrote a whole song, packed his shirt, packed his phone up, put his key in the bag and left it on his porch, because I was just so mad. And like ever since then I was done. Like, we never see each other, we never speak. He never come up to my job, he didn't come to my house. It was nothing like that. I mean, I might have been a little bit crazy though. After a while I might have, like, you know, probably did some stalker type stuff, but you know, I'm past that. I don't do that anymore. So yeah, that is my crazy ex-boyfriend story. The moral of the story is, don't get into relationships fast. Really, if you don't know somebody's name, you shouldn't be messing with them. And if they give you a name like Killer as their name, don't do it. Don't do it. And you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be scared, sis, to say no. You are important. You matter to people. You're protected, okay? You can defend yourself by saying no. That's just what it is. That is my story time. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed telling it. Sorry if it's all over the place, but yeah, let me know in the comments below what other type of story times you want to hear from me, and I will do that for you, because why not? I have a lot of experience in life, guys. I do have a lot of experience, but let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.